Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and please accept my apologies for not being able to be with you today in person. But I nevertheless wanted to share some thoughts with you. I do not need to be convinced of how relevant and important libraries remain. While social media, television and the internet has shifted perceptions and diversified information streams, basic human needs have not changed. We have an immense, unending need for information, and the only place that provide unfiltered access to reliable information are libraries. My love for reading, for the feel and smell of a book, comes from my childhood spent roaming around Floriana and Valletta Library looking to see which book to borrow next. As a child, it was an escape. As a student, it became a necessity. And as an adult, libraries became a clear, unbiased source of information and learning new skills. Libraries are so much more than just books. They are more than even an oasis of peace in a noisy world. They are crucial to development of any thinking society, and they must be treated as such. Libraries have always been at the heart of the communities they serve. It is no coincidence that the calling card of any great civilization in the history of mankind was its library. It was the symbol that research meant knowledge and knowledge meant power. But in this digital age, what role can libraries play? What societal impact can they still have? Libraries are at a turning point. The way we access and consume information has changed dramatically, and this presents major challenges, but also huge opportunities for growth and resurgence. Libraries need to adapt to the times. In the European Parliament, I am a proud supporter of the MEP Library Lovers Group that support literacy and lifelong learning, that understand the equalizing effect that libraries have in Europe and that support new technologies and digital skills. One such skill is coding, and we need to do more to ensure that children and adults alike are supported in acquiring these new skills. In the European Union, over 2.3 million people a year attend a digital literacy course in their library. We need this to grow in Malta and Gozo too. The role that they can play is not only about education and learning, but also about integration. Libraries can be the safe space that people visiting Malta and Gozo can learn more about and find a new appreciation for our people, our culture and our traditions. Now, of course, libraries cannot function in a vacuum. They need the funding that corresponds to their role in societies. Funding that allows for digitalization, for better conditions for librarians, and an acknowledgement of their fundamental position in our communities. We need the enthusiasm of those of you who run our libraries to be matched by public investment. With the right investment, libraries could be well placed to provide some of that knowledge and those opportunities to communities all over Malta and Gozo, particularly with giving people who do not otherwise have the means that so many of us take for granted today. Finally, let me say a quick word about the importance of networking both within Malta, but importantly among libraries across the European Union. As a member of the European Parliament, I work closely with Public Libraries 2030, who do some great advocacy work in Brussels and beyond, and my door is always open to all of you and your representatives for me to facilitate and help in any way that I can. Thank you.